So hello again, everyone. It's Larry Cole, host of COVID Impact 360. We are in the middle of doing a question and answer with Doc Roy, our Chief Science Officer at CI 360. And we are now on question number 2. But for reference purposes, if you want to understand where these questions came from, 2 months ago we did an entire video on the history of SARS CoV-2 and COVID-19. And then people were nice enough to send some questions. So the second question came from Janet B. If the SARS-CoV-2 virus has a genome, as you said, of 30,000 RNA nucleoides, I have a hard time with that one. How does this compare to the number of nucleoides in the human genome? Like, how much genetic variation is there between the humans, and how does RNA differ from DNA? Boy, that's a loaded question. So I'm glad it's on to you, Roy. So take it away.
Hi, Janet. Yes, that is a loaded question. I think we can get through it fairly quickly. There are about 6 billion DNA nucleotides, not nucleolides, but nucleotides in the human genome. And that's organized into 3 billion base pairs. This does not include any of our RNA nucleotides, just DNA. Okay? 99.9% of the human genome, the human DNA, is the same in any person on the planet. So we all share 99.9% of the same DNA. All of the differences that we see come from a variation of just 0.1% of DNA. DNA is double-stranded, forming a double helix, while RNA is usually single-stranded, but not always, but most of the time it is. The sugar in our DNA is called deoxyribose. So deoxyribonucleic acid then becomes DNA, okay? While RNA has the sugar ribose. So it becomes ribonucleic acid, or RNA. And that's the difference between those two, okay? So DNA also differs from RNA in that each have 4 nucleotides that they're made up of. For DNA, these nucleotides are called adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. And in RNA, 3 of them are the same. But thymine in DNA is replaced by uracil in RNA. So in DNA, A always pairs with T on the ladder of the double helix, and G always pairs with C. RNA, even though it's single-stranded, when you go to copy it and make a copy of it, A always binds to U, and G still binds to C. And that is the functional difference between DNA and RNA in our bodies.
You tackled that because I'd had no chance. Thanks, Roy. So I'll carry on here now, and thanks for doing that.